Alright, so now we will go over the code. So my code is present over here. So this is my project 3 code. So I will open this up. So I've got three Python files that I wrote. There's a client test, there's a parameter, and there's a Q1 script. And I have a UDT, which is the protocol that I'm testing. So we have the source code from it. So let's start off with the client one. So here in the client, it's a shell script, and we have sub processes calls, so that makes the automation of the test over here. So we have this line here that is calling the UDT from the folder that we have, and it is giving small size here. Similarly, it's giving medium and large, and once it's finished receiving, it tells us finish receiving. And then for reliability measures, we were testing out the difference between them. So the differences are given over here. So this is the difference that's being calculated by a sequence matcher, which is a library we found. It is found from difflib, and we are importing sequence matcher, and it calculates differences between two files. Basically, the file that has been transmitted and the original file. So it compares the difference between them. This is for small, this is for medium, this is for large. That was client. Then we have got this parameter one. This is also helps in changing the parameters. We have this pseudo IPFW, and we're using pipes here to figure out the change the bandwidth, which is here, and we're changing the delay, which is over here, and the PLR, which is the packet loss rate. So we have this code, so which makes it easy to change these parameters. Then we have Q1, which is a simple script that also just gets these two arguments, delay 1 and delay 2, and bandwidth, delay, and PLR, and it does the same thing in a better way. This is here to help us with the testing of our experiment. Now we're going to look at UDT4, which is the UDT code. So in here, in app, we have this app client code, which is the client. So here it starts it up the module. This is the protocol that we're using. So we made it work with our protocol. Here it's being connected to our port 9000 over here. Here it is, and I keep scrolling down, 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 and there are some p threads being created over here. And here it gives us the results, the send rate, the information that we need. So this is for the client, and we also have the server. So this server code is also starting up the server and cleaning it up. There's socket connection over here, and it it tells us when the server is ready at with what port number, so we can use that port to connect with our topology. Keep going down, and then yeah, and that's the server code. We also have our send file over here, and so this is the function that initializes the UDT library over here, this startup over here. Then we keep going down. So this is for better performance. If we want, we can modify this. And here is what we have for the releasing the UDT library. So the main thing, the sending the file size information which we need for our experiment, is being done over here. It's a simple function call, and it's sending the file size of the file. And here is where the actual file sending is being done. So this is the key thing here. This is how the protocol is transferring the file. So this is our code that I went over to show how it interacts with the data, with how we got our graphs. I can show you this. One second, I will be opening this up in a minute. So this is our data. So this is the data we got. This is how we got this data using the code we have is explained in the first two videos that I have given in the email that shows us the actual running of the experiment. This is more to explain the code and the graph. So this is the bandwidth graph. So we see as bandwidth increases, the transfer rate also increases. For UDT and FTP, they have different values. Delay is similar. As delay increases, we see the transfer rate decreases. And these are UDT and FTP small, medium, or large files in here. Packet loss rate is similar. As packet loss increases, we see it decreasing in general. We have different. This is the UDT and this. Sorry, this is the UDT and this is the FTP. Yes, and we have the reliability over here, which is another graph. So basically, this is our experiment. The UDT evaluation. I showed you the code and the graphs in here. Thank you.